I spent some time the last couple of days walking in and out of the building, and I keep doing that to remind myself that it's also something that people will see coming from an outside environment, turning the corner, and what is it they experience as they enter the building and see the work for the first time. What's the impression that they will get of the work? Because when you sit inside the building, you tend to get locked into the detail much more than you do the overall experience of it. One of the most difficult things about an artwork is actually coming back to the work and seeing it for the first time, the way other people see it, because you've been ingrained in the work and seen the work through its process. Something I don't understand how filmmakers do. I think the overall image that I had in my head is pretty consistent with what's on the wall today. The only big difference that I'm finding is perhaps which is always difficult, is really the scale of the work, in that you have an idea of the wall and the size when you see it, and the work gets up there, the actual movement across the work. And we've gone and extended it a bit further than originally intended in order to balance the work on the wall, but at the same time not take over the entire wall. The biggest challenge for me has been in finding the right tools to use, which originally I had an idea of the tools, did a lot of testing, and then when we got onto the wall, it was a very different thing. I was able to tune the brushes to the way I wanted it to work, and then any kind of mistakes have been able to clear up because of the simplicity of the line. But I really wanted to keep that roughness in the paint stroke so that it does look like it's a handmade paint stroke rather than a stencil or a digitized version of a line. And then that's worked out really well. The biggest surprise has been through the process, really, that it happened a lot quicker than I thought. You make an estimate for something that big, but it's really impossible to gauge how the process develops. And in this case, the paint worked really well, the paintbrush worked really well. So it kind of came in a couple of weeks early, which was a bit of a rush job for the rest of the people working on the film, for Adam.